screen first. You guys have finished your test ke ada banyak lagi test?
Baru 2 subjek.
I see. So, coming soon banyak lagi? This week? Tak ada dah?
Tak ada.
I see.
After exam.
After exam. So, how many after exam? Another 3 or 2? More than 2, including CSC 504?
Yes.
Alright, okay. Hope you guys can cope with that. Okay, let's continue on our lab 6, sublet 2. Yeah, so this is basically lab exercise continuous from lab 4. So in order to complete this lab 6, in order to submit the post lab 6, you need to complete lab 4. Yeah. So basically, so you need to open the same DVD library project. Yeah. Okay, so basically in this lab exercise, we're going to develop at DVD form. So previously in lab 4, what we did, actually we just add the DVDs manually, and also we have developed a sublet named list library sublet. Okay, in this lab 6, we're going to do a form. Yeah, instead of we list it manually. So now we are using a form, and then we're going to submit the form to a sublet. So we're going to develop at dvd.html form. Yeah. So this add dvd.html form will perform a post request to the add dvd.do. So this is the form. Yeah. So I already given the code for the form. Yeah. So the form action is add underscore dvd.do. The method is post. So add underscore dvd.do is actually the URL pattern for the servlet. So this form will be submitted to a servlet. Yeah, so you will have title, year, genre, yeah, inside the form. Yeah, and then you have the genre as a selection menu, yeah, as a drop down menu, and or you can type the new genre, yeah, if you want. So this is an or lah, yeah, and it's an or statement, yeah. So after you submit, okay, next, you need to do the, okay, before we proceed to the servlet, you do the index.html first, because in the index.html, you're going to add the link, yeah, to the add underscore dvd.html. So previously, we do have this, the index.html in lab 4. Yeah? So we already have one link available, list underscore library.view. Now you need to add another link, which is add underscore dvd.html. So this is the first exercise, yeah, developing the add DVD form. So let's look at the NetBeans. So basically I have it ready. So in the web pages, yeah. Oh, I do not have the form yet. Okay, let's look another one to have sums. Oh yeah, I have it here. All right, add underscore dvd.html. So this is the DVD library application, the add DVD form. So I have actually the form ready. So this is, be careful, the name, title, year, and also genre. And this is new genre. So these two are different. Yeah. But this is all lah, ya. You pilih salah satu lah. So you will have a selection expression to check in the servlet later. Alright, so this is add dvd.html. Next in the index, so you need to add the link, yeah? A href underscore dvd.html. Okay, and then end tag of the href. Okay, so this is for exercise number 1. Okay, so basically after you test, yeah, add dvd form, yeah, next you create the controller servlet. Okay, let's look at how to create the controller servlet. So basically, this is a Java servlet. Okay, so you need to create the servlet. So I have it here. Oh, sorry, it's here. Source package. add DVD servlet. Okay, add DVD servlet. Okay, so this is my add DVD servlet, and then it extends HTTP servlet. So this is by default, yeah, bila you create add DVD servlet, yeah. And then this is the retrieve form parameters. So this is from the form, yeah. So title, year, new genre, and then if not use the drop down list value. So if the genre here is equal to null, which means this is for new genre, ya. Okay, so kalau dia ialah null, baru saya request get parameter for genre. So genre here is for the genre, this one in the drop down menu. Whereas this is new genre, the one that you need to type in. Yeah. So just let's look at the form. Yeah. Okay, now at DVD servlet, let's continue on that. Right. So now you have DVD item. So this is the business logic. You are creating an object of DVD item. So DVD item is basically from the DVD item model. Yeah, so business logic here. Yep. Okay, so that is actually from the DVD items. Let's look at the DVD item. You have created DVD item in the lab 4. Ini DVD item, kan? So this is your DVD item. Okay, so your add DVD servlet, yeah, we'll call the not this one, sorry. This one. Add DVD servlet will create an object, yeah, new DVD item. So item equal to new DVD item, title, year, and genre. So it will create an object based on the DVD item model. So dia akan panggil this constructor. But you pass kan title, year, and genre. So this title will fill out with the value, the one that you have submitted in the form. Yeah. Boleh kelas follow? So far so good? Until here? Right. So that is the business logic, yeah, to create an object of DVD item. Next, you want to generate a simple response where you want to print out success added DVD title, and then you want to get back the value of the title that you have created here, that you have assigned in the DVD item object. So you use item, which is referring to the object that you have created, and you call the method get title. So get title will be called from the DVD item class. Yeah? So dia akan pergi dekat get title and return the title. So basically it will print out the value of the title that have been assigned from the form. So this is basically the add DVD servlet. Okay, you have a form just now, HTML form. You submit the form with all the values. So in this servlet will process. Ya, dia akan proses, dia akan assign. Ya, first you assign kepada variable. This is a local variable ya, yang kita create dalam servlet. Title, year, and genre is a local variable. And then this is some checking, yeah, because you ada dua genre in the form. You have new genre and genre, so it's just check which one to use. Yeah, kalau tak ada in the new genre, so you need to use the one that genre, yeah, the one that have the genre as a name. Next, you create the object and assign the value from the local variable. So local variable dah ada value, so you assign the value to that particular object. Next is actually you print out whether is it success or not. Yeah, added the DVD title, get title. Okay, in the catch, so this is normally to catch the exception. Yeah, if there's any error. After you finish that, you need to test the add DVD servlet. Yeah, basically you need to fill in and submit the form. All right, that is the add DVD servlet. Next, yeah, after you create the add DVD servlet, now you need to create the success view servlet. Okay, success view servlet is actually is a controller. It's a controller component. Yeah. So basically, before you create the success view servlet, first you need to modify the add DVD just now. Yeah. So the add DVD you need to modify at the point of here. Kan tadi lepas saja business logic, you print out. Kan? If you look at the previous code, you print out this one, success added DVD title. Okay, the next task, after you test this one, what you need to do, change the code, the one yang print success just now, to become like this. Okay, why? Because we want to redirect the page, from the add DVD just now, after dia dah successfully added, the DVD title, year and genre to that particular DVD object. You want to redirect the page to success.view. Success.view is a servlet. Yeah, so this is the URL pattern for that success servlet. Okay, so before you redirect the URL or redirect the page, to that particular to another page, which is success servlet, you need to set the attribute first. So this is the line where you set the attribute for the DVD item. Okay, into an item. Boleh? Boleh faham tak? Ke blur-blur? Hmm. Okay, set attribute basically you want to use request scope functions. Yeah, this is a functions. Yeah, request scope. You want to store the value of the item, ni variable item. This is DVD item. So this is just a string that hold the item value. So item value ni ialah daripada business logic. This one. Yang kan you create DVD item. So this is an object. So you store the item in a request scope. So you use the set attribute. Later, in the success view servlet, you're going to retrieve back the attribute. So you're going to use request.get attribute to get back the value for that particular item. Okay, sekarang saya show how to set the attribute first. So this is you are going to set the DVD item, a string, to the item object. Okay, so next, lepas you hantar dispatch to success view ni, you hantar the view, view object success.view, and then you pass view.forward request response, you create the success servlet. So inside the success servlet, you retrieve back the value. Ni you retrieve back. DVD item, you buat casting, you get back the DVD item to that particular object, and then you get back the attribute DVD item. So this is how it links from one page to another page. Boleh? So from the activity servlet, you are passing not only redirect the page to another page, but also you are passing the attribute values. Yeah. So here you are casting it using DVD item. Get back the attribute of DVD item. You assign the object, cast the object into the DVD item object. Here, okay, you boleh retrieve back. Okay, you gunakan balik title DVD item dot get title. So meaning that the object have the value because you get back the attribute here. So here you can go back to the get title, get year, and get genre. So basically you can display back the success information lah basically. So you have add the following DVD, title, year, release, genre of film. So this is a URL. So this is basically the HTML lah. HTML in a servlet format. So this is in the success servlet. Okay, done that. After that, you deploy. Next, you modify back the add DVD just now. Now kita nak buat error view servlet. Kita nak handle the errors. So go back to the add DVD servlet. Use the link list. So you edit this part. You add list error message equal to a new link list. Okay. And then perform error checking for each of the request parameter. before this, we didn't do any error checking. So now we want to do the error checking, yeah, for the form. Let's say the form empty kan, you tak letak apa-apa, you just click on submit. Okay, so you do some verification. If title equal to null, yeah, title or title.trim.length equal to 0, and then you print out the error message. Yeah, please enter the DVD title. So this is using the um, list error messages. Ya, kita pakai new link list, so dia akan guna the add method, ya, to add the error message in a link list. Next, if year, yeah, you check for the year, and then it also will check for matches this this in this form lah, yeah. Okay, into a valid year, yeah, and then it also will check, okay, if the not error message is empty, so dia akan send the request dot dispatcher, ya, error dot view, ya. Ni saya set dulu attribute error message macam kita buat tadi for DVD item, and then I will send it to error dot view. So error dot view is another servlet which is we call it as error servlet, ya. So dia akan handle the error message. So here still dalam add DVD servlet, yeah. So this is to handle the error, yeah, handle any unexpected exception after the try catch. So in the error view servlet, you dapatkan balik the error message using the get attribute. Previously kita dah buat set attribute, yeah, error messages. Now we use the list again. Okay, we create the object list error messages, and then we get back the attribute of the error messages. So it will hold the value for that particular object of the error messages. And now we are printing out what are the error message being added to the linked list. Kita guna linked list tadi kan? So basically it's an array. So let's say you tak isi dua, you tak isi name and also, you tak isi title and also year. So it's going to be two errors going to be shown in a array format lah. Yeah, so dia akan save dalam bentuk linked list. And then we are using iterator, yeah, because it's a linked list, it's an array. So we need to read it one by one. So we read it using while loop, yeah, items dot has next, and then in a curly bracket we print out the message value. Yeah, so kita baca dia one by one, items dot next. Okay, so this is the error view servlet. Boleh?
Boleh, madam.
Faham ya the sequence? Mula-mula tadi kita create form, lepas tu kita create add DVD form. Okay, you test that one. If done successfully, next baru kita buat success view servlet. So you edit balik add DVD form, add few codes, ya, untuk redirect dia kepada success view servlet. Test it out. Next, buat pula part error checking in the add DVD servlets. Okay, so perform all the error checking by follow the task, yeah, step by step, add the code in sequence, yeah. Next, baru you create the error view servlet, and then baru you test it out. Okay, jangan you buat semua and then you test. Okay, so follow the instruction one by one, yeah, for this lab 6. And then baru you understand how it goes, ya. Kenapa kita perlukan this error checking and everything, ya. Alright, so that is lab 6. Okay, after that you kena buat post lab. Okay, in the post lab ini kena submit lah, ya. So for this post lab, sekejap ya. Ni tak ada read. Alright, okay. So for the post lab, you need to create a Java servlet named add DVD form. Okay, previously we are using HTML, kan? HTML form. Now kita nak translate this HTML form into a servlet. Okay, so what you need to do, yeah, so create add DVD form servlet. Okay, and then URL pattern dia, this is add underscore DVD.view. And then you need to add a field to the add DVD form servlet. So you need to have this, yeah, a field of genres. type dia adalah string array. So dalam bentuk array, access is private, initial value is equal to null. Yeah. And then add a method to the add DVD form servlet. And then you have a method, init method there. Yeah. And then the return type is void, access is public, parameters is none, exception dia ialah servlet exception. Yeah. So follow these steps. Yeah. First create a field and then next create a method. Okay, within the init method, so this is the init method that you have created, yeah. Retrieve the general list initialization parameter. Okay, so meaning that you need to have a general list. Yeah, you create the general list as a local variable, and then you should split the method on this value to populate the generous instant variable. The delimiter of the string is a comma. Yeah, so you need to perform this. Okay, so within the process request, use print statement to generate the HTML form. Okay, so maksudnya previously saya dah bagikan the code for HTML for add DVD, static page. So kita nak translate this add DVD .html into a servlet. Yeah, so make it like this. Yeah. Okay, and then replace the section that display the genre drop-down list with the values in the genres variable. Ni genres variable yang you create dekat sini, ya, genres variable. Okay, so after that, after task number 1 done, so you need to proceed with task 2. So there are a few changes for the add DVD form servlet. So within that, you kena buat error message attribute from the request scope. Macam tadilah, set attribute kan? That one is for the error message attribute from the request scope. So the error messages attribute is a list object. So it is the same thing with the lab 6 just now. So that's why do the lab 6 first and then baru you fulfill the add DVD form servlet. Yeah. And then you can use the process request method of the error page servlet as a guide to implement to display the error message. So I also have said this could be the hint lah kan dekat error page servlet tu dah ada. So you just follow back whatever that in the error page servlet. Next, modify the add DVD servlet. Yeah. So the request dispatcher daripada error.view, you kena hantar dia kepada add_dvd.view. Okay, so dia akan perform the dispatch if errors are encountered. And then remove the error page servlet. Okay, you boleh remove dia, so kita tak perlukan lagi untuk gunakan error page servlets. And then you test the web application. Yeah. Before you remove tu, maybe you nak buat dia backup ke? Yeah. Alright. Okay, that is task number 2. Boleh? So far so good?
Boleh kot.
Nanti buat baru tahu boleh buat ke tak kan. Sebab ni ialah post lab yang saya tak bagi coding. So you have to follow instruction and understand what is in the lab 6. So please do lab 6 carefully. Dia bukan sahaja copy paste the code, but also you need to understand what happened when you copy paste the code. Each of the instructions saya dia terangkan for the lab 6. So you need to understand what happened for each of the code yang saya suruh you copy ataupun write back lah. Alright. For the repopulating the form data dekat add DVD form servlet, you kena populate. Populate maksudnya you kena somehow buat macam ni lah kan, kena buat for loop kan. So saya bagi macam hint lah how you going to do that. Untuk add DVD form servlet tu. For each form field, you need to repopulate the field using request parameter data. Okay, so basically this is in the add DVD form servlet. So you need to somehow redisplay a text from element. Okay, you need to use something like this. But kita nak buat error checking juga dalam form tu. So you need to check. Mula-mula request dapatkan, lepas tu baru if the title equal to null, then baru you assign dia kepada null value. And then to redisplay a selected option with select form element. So this is also a hint how you're going to populate the genre drop-down menu. So basically kalau dalam HTML dia just HTML kan. So now this is in the servlet lah. Servlet form. So I give you a hint how to do that. Okay, and then please remember this genders is actually from the array field. You populate it, you initialize there, and then you split into a using the delimited comma. So this is the genders variable that you're going to use. But di dalam bentuk array, kalau you notice here, genders. Alright. So yep. After that, then you finish. Deploy the application. Okay. Any questions? Boleh buat?
Kita tak payah guna apa-apa database kan?
Tak ada.
Pastinya.
Tak ada. For this exercise, there is no database involved. Hanya create a form, submit to a servlet, and then perform another success view servlet to display the success view message, and then have an error checking, create the error servlet to perform the error checking. Lepas tu baru you tukar form HTML kepada servlet. So everything is in a servlet after you've done the post lab 6. Okay, so tak ada database, cuma melibatkan coding lah. So you need to understand macam mana nak add field, macam mana nak add method. And then here you should use split method. So saya dah bagi dah pun what method to use to populate the genders instant variable. So this genders going to be in the form. So saya pun dah bagi some hint how to do that. So you need to put this code in the uh, proper part of their coding lah, in the appropriate part. Okay, boleh submit nanti. When you think that you can submit this? Tak ada test lah kan? Senyap je. Come on. When you think you can submit this? Ahad. Sure. Everyone boleh Ahad? Semua boleh Ahad? Daniel? Ahad? Irfan?
Boleh.
Aimi? Adibah? Nurin? Ahad ke Sabtu? Ahad. Alright. So everyone agree Ahad Okay, Ahad by midnight. Okay. Alright. I think that's all. Any questions? Any issues nak tanya? So let's say nanti later, if you have a problem like you dah siap and then error message dia ialah request resource not available. Okay, that is actually kalau dia bila you submit tu dia kata request resource not available, meaning that the web.xml does not have any mapping yet. Kalau tak ada mapping, you boleh buat manually kan? Saya dah show how to do the web.xml manually. So make sure kalau you ada that kind of problem, so you need to recreate your web.xml. Just right click the project, click other, go to Glassfish server, category of Glassfish, and then ambil select the web.xml ataupun deployment descriptor. Whenever that you have error message says that request resource not available, so meaning that tak jumpa mapping daripada file mana ke mana. So that's how you troubleshoot it. So please understand the error message. Kalau you tak faham, you can just message me. I will try to troubleshoot for you guys. Boleh?
Boleh, madam.
Alright. Okay. Anything else, class? Mhm. Question number 4. Okay, first you need to do number 3. Number 3 tu ialah add a method to the activity servlet. The method name is init method. Okay, bila you dah ada the init method, retrieve the general list initialization parameter. So basically, you can create a local variable named general list. Okay. So in the general list, so general list is basically, kalau dalam HTML form tu, you ada apa? Action, what, drama, comedy. So that is the general list, right? So now you want to populate the general list into a initialized parameter. So normally in an array, kita akan letak dia in a comma kan. So drama, comma, you buat string je. String, general list equal to drama, comma, comedy, comma, action. So after you have initialized it using an array format, kan? Lepas tu you split the method. So use a split method. So you call general list.split. Split it using the comma. Boleh? Did you get it? Okay. So that's how you do for number 4. Yeah. So basically the instruction asks you to initialize the general list with values. Okay, the parameters is the values, and then use the split method to populate the generous instant variable. So basically you want to populate into the form. Yeah. String tokenizer. String tokenizer. You guna untuk import output. Fatin. Yes, correct. Similar to that. Yeah. The delimiter is string, is a comma. Okay. So that is for number 4. So make sure dia sama lah the variable that you use. Generous or generalist that going to be populate in the form. Sebab kita nak tukar HTML form jadi servlet. So this is how we do it. Okay, so dalam form HTML dia akan jadi very simple, HTML form saja. But in a servlet, it will be a different way, because you can populate the values and everything. Yeah. Alright. Anything else? Boleh?
Madam,
Hmm.
untuk nak tengok error tu, kita deploy dulu, lepas tu error tu keluar dekat kelas fish
Dia keluar dekat Glassfish server log.
Dia warna merah lah error dia tu.
Tak semestinya. Kadang-kadang warning pun keluar warna merah tapi dia tulis like it's a warning kan. Tapi somehow dia tak jadi merah kadang-kadang tu. Kadang-kadang dia jadi biru je ataupun hitam je. Tapi you kena tengok lah dia akan tulis severe. Severe tu error lah. Ataupun dia akan tulis lah fail to load. Kalau you have that kind of error, tak tahu nak troubleshoot, capture that screen. Capture the log and maybe boleh message saya. I'll see how saya boleh tolong untuk troubleshoot.
Okay, terima kasih.
Alright. Okay. Yang lain okay? Azizi, Nurin? Dayang, okay. Ada banyak Dayang ke seorang Dayang? Alright. Adibah, Nur Adibah Razak, please submit assignment Saya tengok banyak yang ada yang miss out Assignment lab, post lab ni saya akan consider as a assignment. Kan saya dah bagi tahu kan. Okay. So all the post lab that you submit from lab 1 until we have until lab 12, I think lab 12 or 13. So saya akan prorate saya akan ambil markah, akan prorate akan jadi assignment 1 untuk lab 1 until lab 6, and then lab 7 until lab 13 akan jadi assignment 2. So please submit. Ini pun akan membantu awak juga untuk awak buat projek. So please remember project is a group project kan. So at least you have go through all the exercise and you know how to code for the project. Boleh buat form, boleh buat servlet, boleh buat JSP later on. So nanti lab 7 kita akan start with JSP. Alright, so this is the last lab for servlet. Any questions? Boleh Kas?
Doktor,
Yep.
hari tu saya ada submit yang post lab tu dekat email doktor, tapi saya tak dapat dia punya marks lagi.
Okay. Siapa tu? Fauzi Alright. Nanti saya check. So kalau ada yang dah hantar through email, maybe ada reason kenapa lambat, it's okay. Just submit. Saya akan mark juga. and because this is going to be your assignment, ya. So please submit whoever that miss ataupun tak submit lagi, ya. Alibaba pun ada hantar. Okay, so saya akan check. So nanti saya akan update dalam Google Sheet, ya, yang dekat Google Site punya website tu. So please submit, ya, any assignment yang you miss, ya. Kalau tak sempat, just give a reason. So mungkin saya akan tolak markah sikit lah daripada yang submit awal. Okay, yang submit according to the timeline. Of course, kalau dia betul semua, saya akan bagi full mark. Ya. So I will go through one by one, ya, each of your code, ya. Basically, saya yang akan mark, ya. Alright. Boleh kelas? Alright. If nothing else, I think that's all. You can proceed with the lab exercise. And then saya akan assign the submission will be on Sunday midnight. Yeah? Okay. Thank you guys.
Thank you, Doktor.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Doktor.
Thank you, Doktor.
Thank you, Doktor.
Thank you, Doktor.
Alright.